I'm just gonna stay frozen.
I tried. Oh wait. This is a live episode.
Hi,
everybody. Welcome to the live episode of the What We Learned of this
Extra
this year,
credit
the
show.
weeks. It is a week, and we are here listening and talking. Anyway, sorry, I'm just talking shit because I want to get this uploaded here.
talking
Share,
shit. You weren't talking shit.
Copy link. Okay. So yeah, let's continue on. What were you saying about?
So
what about Disney, sir?
okay, so people are freaking out about Disney right now. So Disney decided to release this movie on Disney Plus with Beyonce. Like, I don't know if she co-produced it or something,
Right.
but it's called Black is King, right? And so the thing is with Disney,
That's a lot.
yeah. So it's a weird thing because Disney also, with the most recent Star Wars cut, they cut John Boyega's part out of Star Wars because they didn't want the Chinese audiences
Shut the fuck up. In China, they did?
Yeah, they cut his part because they didn't want to show him for the Chinese release. So people are freaking the fuck out on Disney because they're like, you guys are just pandering hard to the Black community now, even though you were just pulling some racist shit to appease your Chinese fans.
to get more fucking money.
Their Chinese market is so much bigger.
They're being super. It's super obvious that they're just pandering to every audience that's making news at that point. So it's pretty disgusting. So people are freaking out at Disney right now about that. So,
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
No, fuck Disney, bro.
and I know there's a couple posts of people saying that they were pretty disappointed in Beyonce for being a part of that as well. But
that's because she doesn't give a shit.
She's making that money.
And that's something too. Like this could have been, a passion project.
Oh yeah,
that she
God,
wanted released, that she wanted, had been working on, had been trying to get, in motion, and they finally got the opportunity to do it. She's going to take it
on the wrong Facebook page.
What you posted on?
Posted on JD Creations.
But it's always tough to tell with that kind of stuff because
Yeah.
that is, I mean, like that is pandering. That's pandering to a fucking specific audience or a specific demographic just so you can make revenue off of it.
It actually seemed like it would have been a really interesting passion project if it wasn't for the fact that they just pulled this shit like a few months ago with Star Wars.
Yeah.
And like, so everybody knows better. And it's like, all right,
y'all, dude.
like,
Yeah, that's
it's
shit.
super fucking obvious what they're trying to do, and it's kind of disgusting.
That's super
But-
gross.
Y'all are sick.
And don't get me wrong, I love like the Marvel movies, and I love fucking Star Wars and shit like that. Well, not the most recent ones, but I like the properties that they have, and
Right.
it's like, I don't know, I just don't like how our media consumption now is just being controlled by that kind of shit,
that's
by
how
the
it is.
Well, yeah,
pandering
and, like,
audiences and stuff.
And
It's
that's
just,
that's what the scariest part is. Like, yeah, there are a lot of different organizations and different companies that produce stuff,
Mhm.
but at the same time, like, look at the distribution difference,
Yeah.
right? And just pure ownership of giant IPs.
Mhm.
Like, who the fuck owns everything?
Yeah.
Like, if that's not borderline monopolizing,
You know
like,
what's crazy?
I don't.
There's thousands of media outlets out there
Mhm.
owned by 7 companies.
Yeah.
7.
it's fucked.
They're all just spewing the same
What
shit
is it
to you.
like? Google, Disney.
No. I mean like news source.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Washington Post.
Oh, did you watch
USA
that clip of like all the
News.
news anchors saying the same?
Oh
exact
my god,
scripted-
layered over.
Oh
each
my
other?
god, it's so creepy. You see that shit?
No.
Oh, okay,
It's
so
fucking. It's nuts.
they had like 50 fucking news organizations that they layered into the same video because they were all saying the same exact scripted thing.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up.
And it was
Yeah.
like about how the news articles or the news media and something
Yeah.
is corrupt or whatever.
well,
And
it
was just
is. It's owned
fucking
by
weird.
7 major companies. That's it.
Oh man,
Or
yeah.
people, I should say. It's not even companies. It's owned by these people.
The last independent news source in Denmark just got shut down due to bankruptcy. So
stupid.
I know that they're fucking furious because now all their shit's turning into like what we have, where it's
I
just
like Reuters. I mean, they're not bad.
yeah.
They seem to be pretty unbiased in their
But the thing is, you
articles.
shouldn't have to like market the fact that you're an unbiased news source.
No, you should
anymore.
just
like,
be
what the fuck?
unbiased.
That's what news should be, unbiased, right?
And like, you know what? This
Because
is one
it's
that I always
news.
loved. So like Fox News, I'm picking on them right now because this was the funniest fucking thing to me. Is this was their way of saying we're unbiased. All right? We show all sides. Hannity and Combs, which was Sean Hannity, and I don't remember Combs' first name, but it was basically a Republican and a Democrat on the same fucking show together, right?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Hannity looking like fucking Captain America every episode, right? Just the star-studded motherfucker, right? Hard hitting, like he just like always had the facts. Meanwhile, Combs looks like he's on his deathbed every episode. He's this old, decrepit looking dude. He has like he'll like fight for like doom. He has the weakest arguments.
Yeah.
It's like this guy is your fucking play toy. He's not your he's a Democrat.
Yeah.
If he's a
You should have
Democrat,
called it Hannity
I'm
and
black.
Corpse.
Like,
Yeah. Well, and
this
that
is stupid.
and you know that like they sold him into that with like this huge fucking this is gonna be fantastic, like this is gonna be exactly what we need for news, but like with that internalized agenda of being like we're gonna shred you on TV every fucking time.
I don't
your
even know if he
segment
was
comes
actually
out.
a Democrat. Like maybe
And that's
he
what-
was.
yeah.
Maybe, but if he was, he's had the weakest arguments that Democrats ever had in their life.
But that's exactly
So it's like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Why? Just fucking give me what I need to know. Don't tell your agenda behind it. Just say, hey, this got bombed today. That's it.
Yeah.
Or hey, these guys attacked these guys today. That's it.
Yeah.
Don't put any. I don't need to hear your fluff piece about it. Okay. Don't fluff the fuck. Just give me the soft dick. I don't need you to fluff it.
Soft
Okay.
dick.
You know what I'm saying?
Soft dick.
Oh man.
Give me the fucking hard news. I don't need all that other shit involved. I don't need to hear who did it or what. Who do you think is behind it? I don't want to hear your opinion. Okay. I don't want to hear you. Don't use adjectives.
That's exactly
That's
what
the
I
thing.
want. I want
Don't use
zero,
adjectives in your news.
I want zero opinion news. That's all it is. That
Don't use adjectives in your news to like fucking sensualize or sensationalize them.
Yeah.
Don't fucking use your opinion because nobody gives a fuck. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. Let me form the opinion myself.
Yeah.
Okay. Just be out there and do your shit.
Be out there.
Stupid. Stop pushing agendas.
Yeah.
I hope to God that if the Ghislaine Maxwell tape comes out, I hope to God that like half those people on there are the news media owners and they just get fucking brought down with it.
Yeah.
And everybody
Well,
just
'cause
goes
that-
corrupt. Or
Yeah,
bankrupt.
that is the biggest thing, and more as time has passed, like especially like I hate to roll back on it, but like
Very good.
you know, especially with how all this Roni stuff is still happening globally, like we're getting more and more feedback from other countries and other civilians from those countries. They're like, hey, like you guys are really the only ones that are doing all this shit. Like you guys are the ones that are talking about it this way. Like the rest of us
not to mention we're the only ones still suffering as bad as anyone else.
Yep.
dude. And somehow that gets like
Because we're number
fucking
one.
blown over.
And I love America. Like,
Right.
don't get us wrong on this show, guys.
We're patriotic as fuck.
Yeah, it's not that we don't love the US of A. I
Right.
love living in this country.
We just don't
Yeah.
know.
I
could
love
have been
having
born
freedom
somewhere
of,
else
I
and
love
not
having the freedom
be
of
able to do
speech in
this.
this country.
Yeah.
I
We're just
love-
disappointed in the direction that it's been
Yeah,
going in
we're
the past couple of years.
disappointed that
Say
you
that.
guys are fucking stupid,
Well, yeah.
and the people that own it are just stupid.
Yeah.
That's it. People that own our government.
That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
is the people that own it.
Quit
are
being
just
dumb. This country is already great. Imagine how fucking amazing it could be if you just used your goddamn
Yeah.
brain.
Yeah.
For real though.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Disgust.
But that is something that's always been interesting to me. It's like that contrast of like because every nation has its own bravado, has its own like we are the best, everything else.
Yeah.
Because that's where you live. It's something you should take pride in.
It's nationalism.
Nationalism.
Nationalism is weird. Don't get me wrong, because it's
Right.
like
It's good. You should be proud of
Where you came from.
where you came from, but at the same time, that shouldn't mean that you're just blindly saying you're the
All right.
best.
Here's the thing, like there's no real such thing
No,
as a border.
no,
Like we
it's a
created
conscript.
them
Yeah,
to create these countries, which nothing wrong with that. But like,
right. But if anything, it's a
you
dividing.
live on the
thing.
same continent
Yeah,
as someone in fucking Mexico, someone
Yeah.
is Canada.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a piece of land
Yeah,
that
right.
you're on.
that somebody
so
decided to
fucking
be
what?
like, this is us.
This is
This is you.
and we're the best. Why?
Why?
You're on the same fucking continent. Oh,
Yeah.
but we're the best.
And it's actually the fact that, hey, because you're on the same continent as us and you're not helping us get to where you are, I feel like that's almost kind of a racist thing.
Well, here's the thing.
To a certain
I don't
degree,
think
but-
that it should be like, I don't think it should be like, okay, if we're getting into the country aspect of it, like it shouldn't be one country's job
Right.
to help
every other
every
country.
other country.
Right.
and we shouldn't be getting into affairs that don't involve us sometimes.
Right.
That's the thing. Is it's like,
but if you have the means to help other countries, you should.
But help. Okay, the UN then. They can help as a whole.
Yeah.
If you have many countries that go,
the world comes together.
Hey, this country, they're fucking up real bad, or like something like they're dealing with like massive hunger issues here. Like, we need to help them. All right, cool. But if one country's starving, all the other countries shouldn't just go, well, hey, why aren't you helping?
Yeah.
Well, because it's not my fucking job. My job is to keep my country running and up and sustainable. Like, if you want to help, then we can all help together. Like, we can piece in what we need to piece in as bigger countries. Right. It's not our job to be the fucking universal policing or the universal fucking healthcare.
And I feel like
we're just here to help when we can.
Yeah.
But we also got our own shit we got to deal with. If you want to help, we will help with you.
Right. See, there's a difference between helping and being the main reliability for another country.
Yeah. We shouldn't be the backbone of other countries. That's the thing. Yeah. Why? But we feel like we need to because we want to expand our influence
I don't think
over Russia or China.
I don't think there's anything wrong with giving countries like an equitable chance to grow and evolve. But at the same point, it's like, we can't be backbones because at that point, we're just funding a country.
When you leave, what are you going to do? They're going to just crumble again because they don't know what to do with that. Look at Iraq. Iraq fucking fell hard after we went in there and butt fucked them. Like, because that's what happened. We went in, we butt fucked that country, looking for stuff that wasn't there, and then left it. And now why do you think it's in such shambles? Because they don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
Like, at least back then when they were getting terrorized, they know, okay, we don't talk shit. Like, we're going to get fucking murdered, right? Not that that was good, but like, we didn't teach them anything.
Right.
We didn't help. We helped them by doing what? Bringing out one terrorist organization to bring in another, not us being one, but like we took one out so that another one can come in.
Yeah.
Give these people the means to succeed. Don't just go in there and
butt fuck them.
Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's terrible.
And we understand that issues are more complicated. Than
we do. Well. Yeah, I totally get it. Like,
we get it. But
I'm naive when it comes to the issues. I'm just speaking on my points of it. It's like, why? Why you do this? Why you do this that way? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just think it's time for us to kind of just like reevaluate how we manage this kind of interaction.
It doesn't always have to be, military force.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And does it always have to be financial aid? No, hell no. It could be just education. Education would be great. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that'd be good.
Send some of our people over and be like, hey, we're going to help. We're going to teach you how to set up like real medical facilities here. And we're going to build a couple for you guys. But like, we're not going to build them all. Mm-hmm. Y'all are going to have to do that. But like, here's our help to you. If a country doesn't have the basic means to create insulin, okay, hey, we're going to help you there. We're going to help you a little bit. Yeah. You guys got to keep it up and running, though. That's on you. Yep. Like, here. We can help with the first couple rounds here.
You mentioned, so this is super off topic, but you mentioned like medical buildings and stuff, and that just got me thinking. They finally have the first 3D printed multi-story building.
What?
Yeah. So before they were just building them in weird shapes that way they would stay structurally sound.
Right.
But now you can have multi-floor buildings made with a 3D printer.
What?
Like a giant fucking
big ass building?
Giant fucking
like a fully functioning building.
Yeah, fully functional fucking building. Like
weird.
They have to install like the electricity and stuff like that separate.
Right.
But they have like this fucking crane thing now that's like on these giant steel rebarb looking things where it basically has this giant fucking tube that shoots concrete into different shapes, and you can actually spin it all the way up and make a full fucking building out of it.
That's
with
badass.
Windows and everything else included.
Yo, we're getting to that age where it's like we can just start printing the things that we need.
Yeah. Could you imagine if you like, oh hey,
you can buy a tiny home from Home Depot
I need a wrench
for like $15,000.
Yeah,
wrench.
They have pre-assembled mini homes.
Yeah.
Sears used to do that.
Oh,
you'd be able to get a full fucking house for like $2,000.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Well, that's how they got on the market, dude. Is like they literally had blueprints made of like panel by panel to build farmhouses.
Bro,
here's all the equipment. Just here's the instructions. Do your shit.
Yep, I'm at the point. I'm just gonna buy a shed from fucking Home Depot, like a huge shed. And
probably cost you like $3,000 in LA.
Fucking,
dude.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I was just looking
house.
at fucking apartments in Chicago, right? Just like seeing what's in the market, and there was like this really beautifully placed, awesome neighborhood, But it's a second floor apartment and it had one bedroom. Okay. $1,500
for a one bedroom.
Jesus
Christ!
But it's like city apartments, dude. Like it's small as fuck. Like majority of your apartment is a hallway. Like
yeah. Meanwhile, in Florida, where I'm looking, it was literally the same price we pay here for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, sick.
Yeah.
I'm in for that.
Fuck.
And it wasn't like a bad part of Florida. It was on the Gulf.
Dude,
in Sarasota.
That sounds so nice right now.
It's like
hell yeah. I don't know, man. I don't get it. It's weird. That's why I don't want to live in the city, because it's like I'm paying more for way less. Like, if I was paying more for a little less, cool. Well, I'm paying more for way less.
Yeah.
See, and what are you gonna say? Oh, it's for convenience because you're so close to everything. Bitch, I got a car.
Yeah.
Fucking drive to everything.
Honestly,
what all do I need?
I would always
I'm not close to in a smaller city.
I would always much rather live just outside a big city. Like like fucking Milwaukee. I'll go live in Waukesha and drive 12 fucking minutes to go get there instead.
Like, is it cool to like live in a downtown city? Hell yeah. Like, but I'm not paying exorbitant prices for it.
Yeah. Also, I like having a little bit of peace and quiet when I go home. So like, I love being next to a big city.
I like the city noise. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I'm down for city noise.
I love the cities when I'm there and hanging out and stuff like that. But when I like to go home, I like to be out and like have a little space to relax and shit. Yeah. You know, I mean, I live out in the country right now and it's great because like you know I'm 5 minutes away from anything that I want to get to.
See, where I want to live, it's like a decent sized city.
Yeah,
and I love it there. But I'm not paying extremely exasperated prices for what I want. I mean, the prices down there are reasonable for what you're getting. It's stainless steel appliances. You know, it's a big house. It's 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Like, it's very nice. You get amenities. Cool. $1,000 for that? Yeah, 100%. Right by the city.
Yeah.
Like, you're 5 minutes away? Hell yeah. Like, I'm in. So I don't know. I love city life. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not gonna pay LA prices.
All that shit.
LA, fuck that. How the hell is that city still functioning?
It's not. It's pretty much in shambles.
True. Like $3,000 a month for a studio.
I just think it's funny that
no one's buying that.
The real estate market over there is fucking nonsense. Like, it's like, oh yeah, you can get this fucking like 1.5 bedroom house with like a quarter of a bathroom for $500,000,
500,000.
Yeah.
Like, I swear to God, they're just throwing monies at the real estate out there.
Yeah.
Like, they're just like, fuck it, this number seems okay. They're not doing the math. They're just throwing a number out there because like people are gonna move here. Fuck it.
But the thing is, if the real estate market over there crashes and the value of this house goes down, everybody over there's fucked.
Yeah.
Now, like,
you
you're
know
trying to sell your house.
You know how much money those people just lost? And guess what? I'm gonna swoop in. I'm gonna fucking buy one and wait for that market to come back up.
I'm gonna buy everything. Entire blocks at a pop.
3 fucking houses. Over in LA, and I'm gonna just wait for that market to blow.
I thought about starting a real estate investment trust just between like me and like 50 other people. Just invest like $1,000 at a time. Fuck it,
go get a house. Though, because there's so many shady things that can go into that.
Yeah,
you have to be so careful.
Yeah, you do. But fuck it. I mean, it's a good moneymaker.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know, this is weird. Like just how fucking much money gets thrown at some of these places. Like, I can understand paying more to be closer to water.
Right.
Or maybe being closer to amenities, or like a little bit more to be closer to your amenities.
Like location, definitely. Like if you were like in the only subdivision within like in the center of what is like 10 national parks, or like, you know, the fucking
just gorgeous.
Yeah, absolutely, just
beautiful,
wonderful,
like
wonderful.
San Diego, beautiful year round,
dude. Or like the top of a fucking mountain.
Yeah,
like location, I totally understand.
Right.
But amenities doesn't make the deal.
$100 more a month for amenities.
Maybe
that's it.
Maybe
for closeness to amenities. Because here's the thing: Chicago costs so much, right? Downtown Chicago costs so much. These people, you realize that fucking place freezes over like hell.
Yeah.
For 3 months.
Yeah.
Like, you're right on the lake. There is sheets of ice. You are not driving. You are not walking. No. It is hell. Literal hell there. For
you're not doing anything because you're frozen to the streets.
A minimum.
You die.
Of 3 months minimum.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
So you're paying these immense prices for amenities and location
access
where you can't access. For
Nobody actually even moves to Chicago. They just get stuck there.
Yeah,
yeah.
Just get stuck and go. Fuck it, I gotta buy a place now.
Well, that's what's crazy about Hawaii too. I mean, like it's such a beautiful tropical paradise, and it's always been depicted as that because it is that. It is a fucking
you get
paradise.
to enjoy that year round though.
My dad was telling me a story. He went to go visit family friends of ours.
Yeah,
went to go visit, and he met this dude, like he forgot like a charger or something, or the charger broke. So he went to, because they still have Radio Shacks apparently in fucking in Hawaii. So he goes to this Radio Shack and he's talking to the cashier, and he lived in Illinois. Okay. He went out there for vacation, never left. But he now, because of the financial standing of how expensive everything is for importing and just like the sheer economic standard for Hawaii, he can't afford to move home. He can't move home. Now he lives in Hawaii working at fucking Radio Shack
because he's stuck there.
Because he stayed. Because he's just like, you know what? I love this. I'm going to stay here.
But that's the thing. You get to enjoy that year round.
Year round.
Beautiful.
And that's an exception.
I'd be cool. I can be a bum in Hawaii and be alive. I can't be a bum in Chicago and not risk death.
But that's what's crazy about that culture too, is like you could be a bum but never want for anything.
No, ever. Because you have all you actually need.
Everything you could ever possibly need to survive.
It's there.
Yeah.
It's there. But here's the other thing is I understand why Hawaii can be more expensive to live in as well.
Oh, yeah.
Same with Alaska could be more expensive technically because importing is so goddamn expensive.
Yep.
That makes sense. You're importing everything because you have nothing on that island really that you can
You don't have factories that are making cell phones.
So
you
like
don't have
you're
factories that
importing
are making
everything.
cars.
You're paying an import tax on that. That makes sense to me that
for sure
costs more.
My sister's living in
Supply and
Hawaii
demand.
right now. She's been there for about 8 months, and like she's been trying to get her car shipped over there.
Good fucking luck.
Oh my god, it would cost
$10,000 minimum.
Pretty much,
dude.
Yeah, it's I think it was like $8,000 to get her car shipped there, and then she's like, "Well, if I fucking move back to Wisconsin, I paid more than what I paid for my vehicle."
But here's the thing, I don't need my fucking car there. If I got the chance to live in Hawaii,
that's it.
There, sold.
Yeah,
sold. I don't care. I'm there.
Yeah.
Because what's the worst that's gonna happen? I fucking lose my ass financially. Okay. I still live in the most beautiful place in the United States.
Right. They actually just had a hurricane yesterday.
Yeah.
Or it's ongoing.
Let's fucking die in a hurricane then.
But that's one of those
things,
it,
dog. Like, I've been in them in Florida. I can be one. But I'll go up to a mountain. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
But that's what even in that for transportation, like that's what's a crazy contrast is like when you move to the city, right? There's tons of people that I've met from like going and visiting my family.
They don't have cars anymore.
They don't have cars.
Yeah.
They have bicycles or they have mopeds. And a handful of motorcycles and stuff, but they're like 550s, like little rat rods, you know. And I was thinking about that too because we had the buddy of ours as well that went to Vietnam, and he took a motorcycle trip. Like he was out there for I don't remember how long it was. It was quite a while.
Shit.
And I remember there being an in-transit conversation to him talking about like, that's all I ever needed was that fucking motorcycle.
Yo, if I didn't travel so much, like outside, like an hour or more away from here, I'd probably have a moped. I'll be honest with you,
dude.
50 miles,
fucking
50 miles to the gallon, and it's like $3 to fill it up.
Yeah,
and the insurance is fucking what, $10 a month,
dude.
Sick. I'm sold.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I don't care what you think I look like. I'm saving a fuckload of money. Dude, you know how much money on average the American spends on transportation?
How much?
It's well over $10,000 per year, and the average American spends on transportation.
Is it just on fuel, or is that like on?
That's on everything for transportation. That's between gas, the car payments, and like loan or insurance, or like bus transportation, taxi transportation.
Yeah.
That's how much the average American spends is $10,000 a year, and that's minimal.
Yeah.
Like if I had a moped, what am I spending? Maybe $1,000 a year.
Yeah.
Maybe. Sold. You can say that I look fucking stupid all you want. I have so much extra money left over.
Fucking stupid.
I don't give a shit. Guess what?
This is before the moped.
Guess what? Got mad money involved.
Scooter gang or die.
Scooter gang or die, dog.
Good old GTA 5.
Yep. Like my bank account don't look stupid. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dude.
Shit.
And that's the biggest thing too, dude. Like since having the car in the shop, like the only thing I've had to worry about is dodging weather.
Yeah.
Like it's literally last night I went to go in, I left at 3 because we literally had like
you had the weather.
This fucking
mad
gap.
Fucking,
yeah. There was a gap, and I was like, I have to be in that gap to make it to work on time. or to make it without getting fucking drenched.
As long as you're willing to make that deal, you're fine.
Dude,
you know what I mean? You don't
and I fucking sat out in the parking lot underneath the overhang, listening to the rain for 45 minutes,
and
smoking
so
cigarettes.
What? Is that a bad way to spend the morning? Hell no.
Dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Went inside, got a cup of coffee, came back out because I didn't clock in. I'm just hanging out, listening to the fucking rain.
And you're just there. Like,
dodge the rain, and then coming home, dude. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful fucking ride home.
Fucking, I'm buying a moped.
Dude.
Do it.
Dude.
Pimp it out too.
Hell yeah.
But I don't know.
Mirrors.
Yeah, yeah, it's just so many mirrors. I don't know. Like, there's so many ways that you could, like, a lot of people have asked me, like, especially previous coworkers and stuff, because obviously not this year, but last year I traveled a fuckload. Like, I did a lot of traveling, and everybody's like, how the fuck, like, how are you traveling so much? And that was always my thing. It's like, I spent so much time and money only geared towards travel.
Yeah.
Like, if you guys just let go of a few things, just let go of some shit that you really don't need, and stop buying stuff that is stupid as fuck. You can even still do that. I did.
Toilet paper.
Like, you could, like, use your hand. But, like, I still bought stupid shit last year, but, like, I spent the majority of my money went towards travel. That's just what I did. It's anyone can do it. I don't make a lot of money. You know what I mean? Like, I'm maybe the middle class right now of our age group and our, bracket. I may be middle class. That's 57% of this area is middle class in our age group.
Yeah.
You can do that. Like, you don't need to make a lot of money to travel a fuckload. And you stop looking at Delta. Don't fly on Delta. It's fucking $500 a ticket. Go to Allegiant, go to Spirit, like, sacrifice that. What, you're on a plane for a couple hours? So fucking what? Deal with it.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna be
in a fucking plane.
You're gonna be uncomfortable. So fucking what? Just deal with it.
You're flying.
Like,
what the fuck? You can't do that naturally.
Right. And like my thing, like my one big expense when I travel, I love having a nice place to stay. Right.
Yeah.
But I've made the sacrifice before where I'm like, I don't need it. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time. I'm gonna sleep there.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it. Otherwise I'm gonna be out and about. But I mean, that's just like that's my preference is staying somewhere a little nicer. But I also get, sign up for rewards points. It makes it cheaper. Like, you don't need to stay that many places to get good rewards points from them.
Yeah. You should do that anyways. Always sign up for the reward shit.
And also, people that think, this is the other thing, people tend to think that a car rental is more expensive. If you are staying anywhere for more than like 4 or 5 days and you aren't in an immediate metropolitan area where you're going to go do everything, get the car, because it's actually going to be way cheaper for you. Because what's happening is, like, don't think about the Uber prices you're paying here. Think about what you're paying in a metropolitan city, because that's what you're going to pay down there. That's what you're going to pay in some of these like high traffic areas. So you're spending $50, say, on one, a night on a ride, whereas a car is going to cost you $200 a week. So what? And you have to fill up on gas? Cool. You now have the freedom to go wherever you want, and it's no additional charge.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
you're not waiting on anything.
Yeah. And sign up for those rewards too, because you can get fucking real good deals on those.
Yeah.
Like, it's just that's how I do it. I do the travel hacks, man. I do everything that I can do to travel as much as I possibly can.
I haven't even flown on a plane like at all this year. And I still have like all my fucking rewards points and shit from last year.
Well, and that's what's nice about this year is that everything's rolling over another year. So that's super nice. I'm keeping like my Hilton rewards. I'm keeping my Emerald fucking National Rent-A-Car awards.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm still traveling. So
like,
I'm just doing it differently now. Like, I'm going to Florida this week. We're going to road trip instead of taking a plane because I don't want to fucking deal with that. Deal. You know what I mean? Like, make the sacrifice. Go see this shit. Like,
but what's a fucking sacrifice?
Not a sacrifice
to see the fucking dude. To
just get to go drive through the country. Yeah, that's the other thing I don't get. How can you be in your 20s even and not have ever left the fucking hometown you live in, or let alone your 40s? You're lying. You
got to get up and go.
Just fucking.
It's not that hard. I think
it's not.
I think people think that it's way more difficult than it needs to be.
People think think everything's so much farther away than they think.
It's really not. Yeah.
Like, you can hit absolute beauty.
Yeah.
In 10 hours. You could hit even better than that in 18 hours. Yeah, Colorado, you can hit that in 18 hours easily. You can hit the mountains. Tennessee, you can hit that in 8 to 10 hours.
Yep.
The East Coast, you can hit that in 9 hours. You can get to, I think it's 9 hours to New York.
Yeah.
It's not. We are not far.
Is it 9 hours to New York?
I think it's 9.5 or 9, just
That's
under
not
10.
bad.
Yeah, because
Fuck.
you go north, you go up. If you can go over into Canada, I think it's actually quicker to go up and then back down, which is weird. Because otherwise we have to go around
Michigan,
and then do east and then back up.
Yeah,
whereas that just goes up and straight back down.
Okay.
I think. I can't remember. Don't hold me to that because I haven't been to the East Coast yet or Northeast Coast yet. But it's just like, yeah, everybody thinks everything's so far away. It's a night drive. It's 1 day drive away. Yep. Mostly everything is a 1 day drive.
Fuck, if you live at 6 o'clock, you get there by 4. Or right before 4. Yeah.
Exactly. Like I can do 10 hours easily in a single drive. I've done 18. Yeah. I could do 10. Like, so if there's multiple of you, you can get to anywhere in the United States. And I would say 2 days. Yeah. Anywhere. Well, except for obviously Alaska or Hawaii, but like just driving, you could get anywhere within 2 days reasonably. I think you could get out to the West Coast. It would suck, but you could get out to the West Coast in 2 days. Yeah. I think it's 36 hours.
It's about 36 hours. Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Depending on where you go.
That's almost exactly right. Because we came from Laguna Beach.
Oh,
yeah. And that was about 36 hours.
36 hours, yeah. So you can make that.
Yeah. Talk about beautiful fucking places to live. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. I imagine. Well, and that's the other thing too, is like once you hit Colorado, everything past that is gorgeous.
It's amazing.
Gorgeous.
That was my first time going out to the West Coast.
Yeah.
And so that was my first time seeing actual mountains. Oh. And it like actual mountains. Like I've seen like, small hills and shit.
Right.
But like
the Smokies are cool.
Yeah.
But once you get to the fucking out
there, my God, it was nuts.
Massive.
I was like this the entire time.
Yeah, there's 14ers everywhere. You're in fucking giant valleys in the middle of a mountain range.
It scared the fuck out of me though, because that was also my first time seeing giant boulders hit the highway right in front of you. I was not ready for that.
That shit's real, dog.
Because we were just driving home, driving down the hill once, and then all of a sudden this giant fucking boulder comes and shatters on the road in front of us. Yep. And I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, falling rocks are a real thing, dog.
It was maybe like 50 feet.
That's why they have those nets up there on the sides.
Scared the shit
even
out of me.
Even in the Smokies, they have the nets up on the sides.
Not ready for that. It just came out of nowhere. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, the first time I went to a 14er, that was surreal. I was like, whoa, this is. You just can't imagine it until you actually see it. You can't imagine being that high up on a fucking piece of land. Like you're just like, holy fuck. Also, everything
being out that area also made me kind of scared for other people's kids. Like we went to Arches National Park and fucking like these kids were just running around, and it's like you realize that there's a giant cliff like literally inches away from where you're standing. Like your kids are fucking jumping and pushing each other. Like those kids are going to die.
Natural selection.
Yep, that's what I said. I want to hit up Glacier National Park. That's a big one. Yellowstone. That's a big one.
Yellowstone, definitely.
Yeah, those are two big ones for me. I'm really jealous because my family's going out. They're taking a road trip, dude, and they're hitting all of them.
Nice.
We should road trip, yeah. But they're hitting it. They're doing it.
Mobile podcast. Can we rent a van?
Suction cups.
Rent a van. Put this in the back,
bro. No, actually, what we do, we don't rent a van. We rent a camper. We rent an RV.
Yep.
I've already been looking at prices. We rent an RV and we fucking mobile podcast out of that bitch for like a week. We just take a week.
I am so down for that.
Get multiple webcams, different locations.
As long as
pilot, co-pilot, guy in the back.
Yeah. If we have internet hooked up, I'm good to go.
And I have the hotspot. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Welcome back to.
We're in the Rocky Mountains today, and wait, what are we doing?
Wait, we're in the.
I really like that idea. I like the idea.
Dude,
of
we
us
could do
doing
it
like a travel. Like we all just take a fucking vacation.
I'd take a week off and do that with you guys.
I would do that.
An RV trip.
I just have to wait for my vacation time to come in, and then
cool.
I just have to wait for my fucking unemployment.
All of it.
Yeah,
dude. But all of us pitching in for everything.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be easy as shit.
I'm for it.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Where would we go? Top 3 places.
I would say we would have to go west.
Yeah.
I think west would just be more fun.
Yeah.
I would say you could either hit up. Well, I don't want to go somewhere new too, but maybe like I would hit up like Yellowstone or Glacier. But if we didn't want to hit up national parks or like even the Badlands, because the Badlands is only 10 hours from us.
I've been to the Badlands.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, and that was like because we went to both Dakotas, and
podcast today, Big Daddy. It's making work that. Thank you, Thirst, for stopping by, man. We appreciate you, bud.
But it was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah,
absolutely beautiful.
But if anything, we just hit up Colorado. Just go Colorado, Arizona,
dude.
You know, you could hit it because once you get to Arizona, Utah. Well, you do Colorado, Utah, Arizona, Nevada. It's all right there, and that whole area is fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
New Mexico. I haven't been to New Mexico yet.
Yeah,
but
there's this spot in Missouri that I wanna go to. I don't know. It's like a natural waterway. And like they do float trips down it, and like it's a pretty intense river too. And then it ends up like at this campground. Because
it's not Lake of the Ozarks though. Because I would love to see Lake of the Ozarks. I haven't seen that.
Ozarks
that's super fucking close too.
Oh yeah,
Ozarks is only like 6 or 8 hours away or something.
Yeah, most of my family, my dad's side lives in Missouri, so I've been to the Ozarks. It's fucking.
I was
gorgeous
born in Missouri, apparently.
Were you really?
Yeah. Well, I was born in Kansas City, Missouri, or Kansas City, Kansas, but we lived in Missouri, just outside of Kansas City, Missouri.
Fuck, I didn't know that. Yep. Shit,
dude.
This is my first year of life. That's it. So.
My dad lived over by Mizzou.
So, okay.
Yeah, so
that's where my cousin went to school.
Oh, nice. Yeah, nice. So he lived in the small town that was like right outside. It was like 20 minutes drive from that. So
it's called dude, we should do something like that.
I'm all for it. Fuck,
dude. Even if it's just a short, you know, it doesn't have to be extravagant, but just even like a shorter trip somewhere.
5 to 7 days out there just chilling. I'm down for that.
I'm all for it.
Hell yeah.
I can get a sitter. Fuck it.
Right, dude, for a week.
Hell my god! And if we get the fucking attention ones, we'll bring the bike out. Get some fucking pro footage.
Shit. I'm down. It's not that expensive to get a smaller RV too, because we would only need to fit three people.
Yeah.
So that would not be super expensive to do.
No, dude, not at all. Yeah, I'd say let's fucking do it.
Cool. I'm gonna start looking at
all
right. Yeah, that'll be fucking dope.
We should get another person just to be like the cameraman and like the techie.
Get a fourth.
Yeah.
To be the camera tech. I mean, I'm down for that. We need a camera guy.
Yeah, we need a mule.
I know some.
Get over here, ass.
I know some people that'd be willing to do it.
Yeah.
Just for the traveling.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We'll just cover their shit for them.
Yeah, whatever. I'll cover their food. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
All right, so I hate to do this. We do have to end this one a little bit early because I got to get Drake to go get his car before that place shuts down. Blame Drake for this one, folks, not me. I'm just kidding. But no, we will end this one early. This is a fun one. The episode that comes out tomorrow, that one's amazing. I'm gonna just give it aliens, stim checks, Ghislaine Maxwell. Boom. All of it, one episode.
The trifecta.
It's amazing. You're gonna want to listen to this episode tomorrow. Trust me, it's a good one.
What if it's all connected somehow?
Oh, it is. Ghislaine Maxwell is an alien who controls our stimulus checks. Boom. I don't know. Anyways.
I don't want those checks anymore.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Extra Credit Show. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out our weekly podcast episodes, what we learned this week. Don't forget to check out our Facebook episodes. Also, sorry to everyone that I didn't get a Facebook episode out this last Friday. Drake was gone. You were busy. And I was like, I'm not doing this alone. Yeah. I also had some other stuff I had to get done with my family. So sorry about that. That was my fault. We appreciate all you guys. Jake. Yep. Blame me.
It's all his fault.
Hit up our Patreon, patreon.com/WWLTW podcast. Hit up our merch channel for all your mugs, little mugs on it, shit like that.
Yeah, bud.
Hit up Astro Design Company for your digital marketing needs. Let them know that we sent you. He'll send you a special little fat discount on that shit. Hit up Thirst Homeless, Thirsty Thirst and the Funky Bunch. Hit up Thirst Homeless on the YouTube channel. Hit up Johnny Wishbone on the YouTube channel. And this episode is brought to you by JD Creations. You want to build out a studio? You want to set up your own podcast? You want to set up your own YouTube channel? You don't know where to start? Hit me up, JD Creations. I got a Facebook channel now, so hit that up. And anyways, guys, we'll see you next week. Thank you, and have a good one.
Join us for next week's episode.
Episode. Bye.
Goodbye.
Oh my god.